Again, there's this fine line between trying and then just being. If you're deeply engaged in something you enjoy doing, there's a high probability you're going to encounter people you resonate with. You will encounter people who are your ideal customer too.
How do I start walking on my 2 feet and do this? This is a how question which comes then immediately up.
Well, one of the things you're probably going to also need to focus on is taking the step of reaching out to talk to people. Go where creative people are, go where writers are, get involved in either local or online groups. And you go into these things with just a depth of curiosity about human beings. And the last thing you want to do is go into these environments wanting to sell something. You have a new focus. It's like, I want to learn about human beings who are passionate about creativity. The ultimate sales process is really easy if you're just deeply interested in serving one particular type of person, because you're just constantly learning about that type of person. And what makes sales easy is the other person understands that you understand their dilemma. Easy. Okay, maybe not that easy. There's other things involved, but it's a great start. It's always a great question to ask, where are my future clients hanging out right now?
Yeah, that's a good question. My mind would immediately say, well, they're everywhere. This is, they're just everywhere.
Where do they hang out?
I was, for instance, at an event as a photographer, and I was photographing. I met a guy, relatively young, and he was filming the event at the same time. And he was watching me how I was working. I was watching him how he was working. And all we saw was total creative commitment into being present with the audience and photographing and filming them. So this is where the connection happened. I was just doing a job in Germany. And he was saying, Sven, I was watching you, but you need to be in front of the camera, he said to me, because he's a filmmaker and he's an actor himself. I feel so nice behind the camera, actually, but he wouldn't let go. He figured out that I walk a lot, and he meant, Sven, you walk a lot, and you're a writer, you're fascinating, blah, blah, blah. I want to film you when you do your next walk. I said, I don't know when this is going to happen. He said, okay, that doesn't matter. Let's just walk, and I'm going to film. He told me he wants to do this film, and then he asked me, I love your writing. Can you write me a screenplay? I said, totally. I can totally do that. We were exactly in this connection. Where do you find them? I didn't know it. I didn't plan finding him. We just found each other. And now we are collaborating creatively, creating art, and I get a movie, which is mad in a way. But it happened so fast. It happened so fast. I can still not believe it. That's actually happening. September, it's going to be the time.
So you made this connection by way of already exploring something you enjoy.
Yes. Well, that's the short version. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Again, there's this fine line between trying and then just being. Like, if you're deeply engaged in something you enjoy doing, there's a high probability you're going to encounter people you resonate with. You will encounter people who are your ideal customer too.
And you see, this wasn't the end of the story, actually, because it just got me to it by what you said. Because he was saying, I'm having difficulties writing. I stop myself all the time. And I said, what, I think I have something for you. I showed him my website for that course, the writing days. And he immediately jumped onto it. And me, the old one, saying, there's no problem. I create your account. Just go for it. I want to help you. But then the surprising answer was he didn't want to have it as a present, but he wanted to pay for it. It was just round. No, it was full circle.
That's beautiful.
No struggle. I had a difficulty accepting that he wanted to pay for it. This was mad.
Yeah. That's awesome. That is awesome.